Good morning, second grade. I hope that you are doing well. We are going to do lesson 42 in phonics today. We are going to start by practicing spelling letter sounds and words. So please get your spelling and high frequency word practice page. I am going to say a sound. I want you to echo the sound and name the letters that make it. Okay, so number one is R. R. What letters make the R sound? Combination A-R. Number one, R. Number two, Qu. Qu. What letters make the Qu sound? Combination Q-U says Qu. Number three, I. I. I, consonant E, comma, I. I. Number four, O. O. What letters make the O sound? O, consonant E, comma, O. Number five, U. U. Write the letters that say U. U, consonant E, comma, U. U for number five. Number six, I. Write the letter that says I says I. Number seven, th. Digraph TH says th. Number eight, write the letters that make this sound K. K, comma, C. Final digraph, CK, comma, K. All of those spelling combinations say K. K, comma, C. Final digraph, CK, comma, K. And number nine, the last sound is ch. Ch. CH says ch. Now let's practice spelling some words. On number 10, write the word disc. Disc. I put the movie disc into the DVD player. Disc is spelled D-I-S-K. Number 11, spell the word shell. Shell. Did you find a shell while you were at the beach? Shell. Shell is spelled S-E-H-E-L-L. And number 12, spell the word spark. Spark. The fire produced a spark. Spark is spelled S-P-A-R-K. Now let's practice spelling some sight words. On number 13, spell the word says. Says.
Would you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
All right, so for number 13, you should have written the word says. Says is spelled S-A-Y-S. Number 14, spell the word push. Push. Push is spelled P-U-S-H. Number 15, the word to spell is bush. bush. Bush is spelled B-U-S-H. Now, we are going to do something a little different today when we write our sentence. We are going to write dialogue in our sentence. Do you know what dialogue is? Dialogue is when you show the exact words of the speaker. And when you write dialogue, you put whatever the speaker says inside quotation marks. Also, you usually put a comma just before the quotation marks to show the pause we normally make just before we read dialogue. So let me show you what quotation marks look like. Oops. So we will put the words that the speaker is saying inside the quotation marks. So echo this sentence. Mom said, "Where are the napkins we left for Dad?" Let's say the sentence one more time. Mom said, "Where are the napkins we left for Dad?" So we're going to write this together. We're going to start with Mom said, capital M for the beginning of the sentence. Mom said, and then we're going to pause, so we need a comma. Now, we're actually writing what Mom said, so we need quotation marks. And the sentence she said was, "Where are the napkins we left for Dad?" This is a full sentence, so we are going to capitalize the W in where. Where are the napkins we left for Dad? Capital D for Dad. Now, what do you think needs to go at the end of the sentence? Where are the napkins we left for Dad? A question mark. Mom asked a question, and then we finish with the quotation marks. Mom said, "Where are the napkins we left for Dad?" All right, you can set your practice sheet aside. Echo these words and listen to the sound in the final position. Table, bumble, stubble. What sound do you hear in the final position of table, bumble, stubble? Do you hear the bull sound? Look at these words at the top of my board. Table, bumble, stubble. What is making the bull sound? B-L-E, that's right. B-L-E is a final stable syllable. Why do you think it's called final? It's at the end of the word, good. And why is it called stable? If something is stable, it doesn't change. We can count on B-L-E saying the bull sound every time. And why do you think it's called a syllable? It's called a syllable because it has its own vowel sound. So the strange thing about it being a syllable is the fact that we don't see the vowel that makes the sound. The vowel E that we see doesn't even make a sound. It's silent. So because the E's are silent, let's cross them out. Mrs. Mills needs a new marker. Okay. The vowel sound that we do hear in the final stable syllable is the schwa sound. This is the that you hear between the b and o, bowl. So can you hear the sound? Where else have we heard the schwa sound? Do you remember hearing the schwa sound in the word the? So let's finish coding the words. So we finish coding final stable syllables with brackets. Okay. Put a bracket around final stable syllable, BLE. We always accent the syllable before the final stable syllable. So we also need an accent mark before the bracket. Okay, now let's look back at the word table. How do we code the letter A when it is open and accented? There's not a consonant after it before the bracket. In the word table, the A says A. We need a macron above the A. It is a long A sound. So this is how you code the word table. Table. Now let's look at bumble. The U has a consonant after it and before the bracket. So this is going to be short U. Put a brevy above the U. This word is bumble. Now in the word stubble, stubble, there is another consonant before the bracket. So a brevy will go above the U. Stubble, stubble, okay? Let's practice more coding. Here is a sentence at the bottom of the board. It says, see the bubble gum on the wood table. So let's go through word by word and practice coding. So C has digraph EE. Only one E says E. So we put a macron above the first E, cross out the second E. The digraph TH. The E says so we put the schwa, the upside down E above the E. Bubble has final stable syllable, BLE, bracket, cross out the final E, accent mark. There is a consonant after the vowel, so we put a brevy above the U. Gum, this is short U sound, brevy above the U, brevy above the O, and on. The, we code again with digraph TH and the schwa above the E since it says There is digraph OO in wood. And table has final stable syllable, BLE, bracket, cross out the final E, accent mark. There is no consonant before the bracket, so the A is long. It needs a macron. See the bubble gum on the wood table. Very good. Before we get our worksheet back out, let's look at the picture card for today. So there is a picture card that goes with final stable syllable, BLE. Let's see if you can guess what is on the picture. This is something that you could make with soap or gum. It has air inside of it. Can you guess what is on my picture card for BLE? Bubble. Bubble. The key word is bubble. So when you see this card, say bubble, bull. I blew a bubble with my gum. All right, we are going back to our worksheet. You need to turn your page over. Our new sound for number 1. Write the letters that make the sound bowl. That was B-L-E. Final stable syllable, B-L-E. So let's practice spelling new words with final stable syllable, B-L-E. On number 2, write the word able. Able. Able is spelled A-B-L-E. Number 3, spell the word fumble. Fumble. F-U-M-B-L-E. Fumble. And number 4, write the word fable. Fable. Fable is spelled F-A-B-L-E. Don't forget to go back and read and spell your high frequency words. Choose 2 words to write complete sentences at the bottom. Now, please get out your worksheet. Worksheet number 42. We are going to practice more coding, and then you can start on your homework. All right, number 1 has final stable syllable, B-L-E. Put your bracket, cross out the final E, and your accent mark before the bracket. After the U is a consonant before B-L-E, so the U gets a brevy. It's going to say Can you read the word for number 1? This word is tumble. Tumble. That is what this gymnast is doing, so that matches our first picture for us. Tumble. Number 2, I see final stable syllable, B-L-E. Bracket, cross out the final E, accent mark. Now we need a K back on the C, and there is not a consonant before the bracket, so this A gets a macron. It's going to say A. Can you read number 2? Number 2 says cable. Cable. Number 3, no final stable syllable here, but we have digraph E-E. We underline a digraph. The first E makes the long sound. The second E is silent. This word is feet. Feet, which matches with the top picture. Feet. Number 4, K back on the C. And underline digraph O-O. Can you read number 4? Number 4 says crook. Crook. Number 5, I see final stable syllable, B-L-E. Bracket, cross out the final E, accent mark. There is digraph E-E again. Underline your digraph, put your macron above the first E, cross out the second E. Read number 5. Number 5 says feeble. Feeble. And number 6, the final word to code, has final stable syllable, B-L-E. Bracket, cross out the final E, accent mark. There is not a consonant after the A. So we put a bracket, or sorry, a macron above the A. It's going to say A. Number 6 says stable. Stable, where the horses are. Let's read the sentences together at the bottom of the page and answer the questions. Lynn wanted to sell his black mare and her colt. Some men came to look at the colt. Lynn went to the stable to get the horses. Lynn will not sell unless the mare is sold with the colt. Number 7, where did Lynn go? Where did Lynn go? Lynn went to the stable. To the stable. Lynn went to the stable. Number 8, Lynn will sell the colt with blank. What will Lynn sell the colt with? The mare. Very good. I'm going to also write that on the line. The mare. Number 9. Lynn's mare is black. Yes or no? Yes, it says he will sell his black mare. And number 10, a mare must be a, what is a mare? A man, a horse, or a colt? A mare is a horse. Very good. If you would turn to the homework side, I will tell you how many markings you need on each word. And as a review, so when I say how many markings, like for final stable syllable, BLE, the bracket will be 1, crossing out the E will be 2, and the accent mark will be 3. So that would be 3 separate markings, okay? So for number 1, you need to have 4 markings. Number 2 has 4 markings. Number 3 has 4 markings. Number 4 has 1. Number 5 has 2. And number 6 has 4. So those numbers for you are 4, 4, 4, 1, 2, 4. Very good. Work hard on your homework.